Hey guys, what's up? It's Dusty here, back with another crypto video, and I hope you're all having a wonderful day. My day has been extraordinarily good. I woke up really happy. I just came back from some very nice dinner. We had some sushi, it was extremely good, and I'm full of energy right now, really enthusiastic and excited to be talking about some Ripple XRP. I've been waiting all day to record once more to get some talking going, talk about the price, talk about some of the movements, but most specifically, talk about why I'm never really worried about my investment. You might be wondering how that is so. And right now that the prices of these cryptos are not doing that good or really doing meh, quite meh, I often get the question, Dusty, what is it with you in investing? Are you never scared you're going to lose all your money? Are you not afraid that all these prices are going to go to zero or that you're going to lose money that you invested? And I can always reply with a simple no, I'm not afraid. The reason for that being is that, first of all, I have quite a thick skin. I've been here for multiple years and I know how it works. I like volatility, I don't like risk really, but I know what I'm investing into and I know what is bound to happen. Second of all, I do not let my emotions play a role in this. Whenever I'm investing, I follow my strategy and I follow it really, really tightly. So whatever's going to happen is supposed to be part of the plan. If it's not, just follow the strategy, and I'm not going to let my emotions play a role. Otherwise, what you often see is people buy at one of these peaks and sell at one of the lowest points, and the cycle keeps repeating. That's how a lot of these crypto people lose their money, how a lot of these negative Nancys are born because they buy at the highest points and sell at the lowest. So what you get if you let your emotions play a role is just intuitively what you do, right? If you're in very big negatives, your body just decides to sell it off because it seems good to you to, manage your risk. And if you're in exactly the opposite, right? You guys get it, right? If you're losing, most of the time you're going to sell it because you don't want to lose more. It's just something really intuitive for all. But me, I'm really following strategy quite well. And actually, I forgot to say, but we're doing a $100 giveaway worth of XRP if this video can hit 400 likes within 24 hours. All that you have to do is press the like button on this video, comment something down below, and follow me on Twitter. It's actually something different, but I thought let's see how many of you guys actually want to enter. If you're already following me on Twitter, make sure you retweet the tweet of this video that I'll be posting just now on my Twitter. So make sure you check it out and retweet it. Then I know you've entered, and most likely it's only going to be like 10 people. So if this video hits 400 likes, you have a 1 in 10 chance of winning. So make sure you go ahead and quickly do that. Now guys, let's check out some tweets that I found because I'm pretty enthusiastic about Ripple and XRP and I want to get some talking going. So XRP Yoda here, the first tweet, and it says, I find it amazing people are like, I want Lambo, because I'm like, I want bike. And he actually has a tweet attached here that says, from himself as well, I would love to have this bike, but can't afford it. One day, my friends, one day, hashtag XRP. And I find that such a funny tweet because often people in the crypto space are like, when moon, when Lambo, right? And even me, personally, it's a fun question to ask people or ask yourself, when moon, when Lambo. But we should maybe be looking at earlier points first, like when are we going to be able to buy a really amazing bike, or when, moderate BMW, I don't know. What's your favorite car? Let me know in the comment section down below if you have a very big preference for any car or whatever. Also, a lot of people are like, I'm not materialistic. Why would you want a Lamborghini? Just to brag to your friends, to people? It's very materialistic. It's stupid. I've seen tons of different opinions, and they're all good. I agree with all of you, and depends on where your morals lie, of course. Second tweet of today is by Fourie Tian, FourieTiaan on Twitter, and he says, breaking. TransferGo, a Ripple partner, introduces same-day international transfers on the weekends. He actually has a bit.ly attached to it, which is a link to another tweet, I believe. And then we have some people tagged. And you can see here a picture attached with TransferGo being on the Ripple website under the growing global network part and the RippleNet part of how many customers they have. And he's just tagging some people. That's actually basically it. Somebody else said, which his name is Crypto God Anubis, this explains the dump. More good news. Enough with the news, people. It just hurts the price. And then Tian actually replies with, no, no, no. A funny little gif right there, which turns the finger. But now, what is funny with XRP and a lot of these cryptocurrencies is that whenever very good news comes out, the price just goes down. It's kind of a meme in the crypto space that, oh, more good news, so the price is going to go down more. It's just something that happens often, is that a lot of these bigger companies, or crypto companies really, they give us big news exactly when the price is already moving down, making it look like the price is pushing down because of that news. And again, here is the picture of Bob Ross. It's actually from XRP underscore veteran on Twitter, and it's actually saying soon $XRP will be like this. And he actually draws a chart from the bottom towards the moon, sort of, and with a lot of green candles showing that the XRP price is gonna go to the moon, with Bob Ross drawing it. It will be very amazing if this could happen anytime soon. I'm wondering though, when? When moon, when Lambo, right? As we just said, as we just established. Alright, by the way guys, if you have not yet done so, make sure you press the like button on this video. It's greatly appreciated, and it's not that big of a deal, right? Trade wars and easy money could send Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, and Litecoin prices to new highs. We've definitely been reading a lot about China, about India, about Libra within the last couple of days, and how a lot of these bigger wars and bigger inconsistencies and discussions play a role for the crypto space, but this is also quite an interesting article to give a quick read. Trade wars and easy money are turning major cryptocurrencies into the new safe havens, and they could send their prices to new highs. There was a time when gold and US treasuries served as safe havens, and the assets investors parked their cash in during times global uncertainties fueled by trade wars and other negative events. But nowadays, gold is beginning to lose its luster as a safe haven due to the strong dollar and the high carry cost. US treasuries continue to serve as a safe haven, but they are at risk of a China sell-off. China is holding over $1 trillion of them, and it could crash the market should it decide to use it as a weapon in the ongoing US-China trade war. That leaves major cryptocurrencies as a good alternative to gold and US treasuries, sort of as the market risks and the exchange risks are enormous. Still, some experts think that major cryptocurrencies have gotten a boost from the trade war, which has magnified global risks and uncertainties, and then there's some other opinions from different people about the situation. But at any rate, both Bitcoin and gold could get a further boost as trade wars persist. And I definitely agree with this. It's pretty obvious because of what we just read. It's pretty obvious to anybody, hopefully. If not, make sure you understand and dig deeper into the trading wars and what they really entail. And if you again did not get my story just now, quickly read it again. It will again explain to you why cryptocurrencies could act as a new safe haven for investors, as gold is maybe a little bit outdated. I've been seeing tons of these articles pop up. And another thing that really fits with this is crypto markets see sharp drop, gold is on the rise. The reason for that is because this is extremely contradictory to what we just read. This is exactly the opposite of what you would expect, but not totally. Reason for that being is that this also has the percentages the other way around. So what I'm trying to say here is that this article that we just read right here says that because gold is not being that good and we have a strong dollar and gold is losing their luster as a safe haven, the crypto price could be going up because people use crypto or Bitcoin specifically as a store of value. This one says crypto markets see sharp drop and gold is on the rise. So here it's kind of saying like, all right, cryptos are going down, so people are not using cryptocurrencies as a store of value anymore, and the gold price is on the rise. So people then go from crypto back into gold, which is actually still in line with the article that we just read, even though the title sounds really counterintuitive, like it's saying the exact opposite. So yeah, here you can see some of the major cryptos that took a massive dump just now today. But gold prices rose more than 1% today, while a lot of these coins fell by like 8 to 10. Really insane how far these coins have dropped. But yeah, definitely quite spectacular. Price analysis, 10/7th or 10th of July. BTC, Ethereum, XRP, and some other coins. So CEO of BitMEX, Arthur Hayes, believed that Facebook's Libra could make central and commercial banks irrelevant. It will be interesting to note whether this will force the commercial banks to walk down the crypto path, and investment banking giant Goldman Sachs certainly seems to be taking the first step. It has advertised a position for digital asset project manager, which points to the bank's intention to pursue digital asset development. Responding to the query on Twitter, the European Central Bank said that Bitcoin is not a currency. It termed Bitcoin as a volatile asset and denied that it had any plans to add it to its reserves. So they're not seeing it as a store of value yet. And I can understand it with Bitcoin having such huge price fluctuations, where for some of these bigger players, and definitely for multi-billion or multi-trillion-dollar investments at one point, it could be a bit of a risk. Ripple XRP turned down, this is XRP USD price analysis, and this is from Cointelegraph, so I thought we should maybe add 1 or 2 XRP to USD or XRP to BTC price analysis in the videos every so often. Ripple XRP turned down from the 20-day EMA on July 9th and has plummeted below the first support of 37,835. The bulls are currently attempting to defend the support at 35,660. A breakdown and close on the UTC timeframe below this support will indicate weakness and can result in a fall to 27 or almost 28 cents, which is of course a negative sign. Alright, anybody could expect that, though. A drop for almost 10 cents is almost always a very negative sign. The 20-day EMA is sloping down and the RSI is in negative territory, which is showing that the bears are in command. However, if the XRP to USD pair rebounds from 35,660, the point that we just noted, it can move up to the moving averages. A breakout of 41.50 can propel it to the critical resistance of 45 cents, and the pair has repeatedly failed to break out of 45 cents. Therefore, we will wait for it to sustain above 45 before turning positive. So right now, we're actually in a really negative position right now until we move all the way back up to 45 cents, from which point we can say that we're in the positive once more. Another article here. How much $1,000 invested in Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Litecoin at the 2017-18 market top would be worth today. And now the simplest way to actually check that out for yourself is just to go to any one of these coins on Litecoin, Retro Coin Market Cap. And there's actually a very simple statistic on here that says from all-time high with a percentage below it, which explains to you guys how much your investment is worth right now from its all-time high. But this article has a little bit of info on here. It is actually there's actually a few things not shown in here, which is too bad. There's supposed to be a graph in there which shows how much everything is. It's a little bit of that's too bad, right? I thought they had some pictures in there, but I guess they do not have it anymore. But here we have some bottom performers. I guess we can read everything that's below here then. Bottom performers, IOTA and XRP. Pundits described IOTA and XRP as two of the most hyped projects of the 2017 bull market. Both coins saw unsustainable parabolic growth to their prices. From November 1st, IOTA went from 37.8 to $4.07, a tenfold increase, and XRP went from 20 cents to $3.38, which is a 16-fold increase. For reference, over the same time span, the overall market cap increased from 170 to 835 billion, which is under a fourfold increase. So definitely they did a very good job. The rest of this talking is actually not that much about XRP because that picture is not showing, which is too bad. I don't know if I did something wrong. Maybe it's the ad blocker. Could be. Maybe it's the ad blocker. Could have been that was actually the cause. Let's quickly try it again. Oh, I could have pressed refresh. Let's check it out. Let's see if I can show some of the people that are not watching this in their car going to work. Can show them the graph really quickly. It's pretty intuitive then if we can see it. But yeah, I'm not thinking that it's going to want to show itself. Right, though, what I have to say about the situation is that most of the time, BTC is actually one of the better performers in this case. So whenever we're looking at percentage down from all-time high, Bitcoin is normally quite a good performer. No, it's not showing us though, guys. Too bad you can't see in order of top 10 by market cap all these coins and how they did. It's good though. It's okay. All right, we got the info that we want. XRP is down 91.7% from its all-time high, so there's a lot of money to be gained if we invest right now and it goes back to all-time high. Do we have another article? Yes, right here. Ripple XRP bleeding, down 10.5%, May retest of Q1 2019 support. Ripple XRP drops 10.5%. Swift and rival platforms are not Ripple's competitors. Guys, it is pretty intuitive to most of us holders that Swift and rival platforms are not Ripple's competitors. We know this. Swift is definitely not a competitor, but I would actually see it as sort of a partner in the space. Swift being here is so beneficial to Ripple. We've talked about this tons of times. And XRP dropping 10.5% does not scare me whatsoever. It again shows to me that a lot of these small-minded investors are panicking right now, and it's so fun to see. You as an individual will definitely not make a dent in the price, and you cannot have any influence on it whatsoever. It's the bigger institutions moving Bitcoin around with a very big amount of money, and you're not going to stop it, not going to do anything about it. If you want to predict what's going on here, you try, you do your best. We just know that these cryptos, all these altcoins are following BTC. How far they're going to follow, how big they're going to move, I don't think anybody can really predict. Even if you're going to try your best way, it's so unpredictable. Like, we've tried. All right, trust me, guys. In the Discord chat, if you have checked it out, it's an app and, of course, just a tab, school chat room type of thing, the Discord. Make sure you check it out. In there, we give you guys free coin signals and premium coin signals if you want, for $1, by the way. But what is so special about that is we give you guys a lot of analysis on BTC and a lot of analysis on altcoins and what we're going to do, what we think is going to happen to the crypto market. And often we're right about general moves in cryptocurrencies. So we're generally right about saying, all right, Bitcoin is going to go up, altcoins are going to fall. Or Bitcoin is going to go down, altcoins are going to fall or skyrocket, whatever. We're generally right about that. But the depths or explaining how far these coins are going to fall or rise is just so hard to get right. It is really extremely hard to do, and I even don't want to speculate on that because you're just going to be wrong 80% of the time. Maybe right now I'm going to be lucky whenever I tell you guys what's going to happen to the percentage, saying, all right, tomorrow XP is going to go up by 5%. Maybe I'm going to be right by luck, but on a consistent basis, I'm not going to get it right, so I don't even want to try. And yeah, I didn't even expect XP to really fall by double digits today. I did not expect that. I knew it was going to fall, but double digits? Could not have expected that. And this again shows to a lot of us that these supports and resistances, they're only there until they get broken, of course. So again, if you're wondering, should I buy at the lowest point? If it's going to test a resistance or support, should I then try to buy in there? Guys, please do not try to time the market like some of you guys are doing. I see a lot of people actively asking me like, oh, when should I buy XRP? Should I actively time it? Yada, yada, yada. And I don't have the statistic in front of me right now, but I can definitely tell you with a lot of faith behind it that timing the market most of the time results in you having less of a profit. Because successfully timing the market and buying at the lowest point is so extremely hard to do. And this, of course, with cryptocurrencies can be a little bit different than with FX or stocks. But most of the time, it just hurts yourself because, let's say again, we're looking at the chart from Bob Ross here, which is a general uptrend, but with two major downfalls. Let's say you're right here, right? The price goes down, but you don't know when the bottom is going to be, right? And you're just waiting for the price to go down. You see one big green candle, you're like, it's gonna fall back down lower. What anyway, right? It's going down. It's going down for one candle, but then up and up and up and up. You don't know when to buy, and you decide to buy at one of the highest points because you're like, oh, right, we're in a really good uptrend. Should just keep holding. But then the price falls back down. You're like, oh, just made a mistake. You're at the bottom, you're like, oh, let me sell all my coins, let me buy back lower, but then it just skyrockets to the moon and you have no coins and just made a very big loss. So again, what I said in the beginning of the video that a lot of people and a lot of traders do, they make major mistakes by buying at wrong points or trying to time the market, and I don't. And I think that is also part of the success in the cryptocurrency space by not trying to do that, having some thick skin, having a lot of faith in your strategy, holding to it. Make sure you check out the Discord. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. This was by no means financial advice. Everything said in this video was purely for entertainment purposes only, but I hope you all did enjoy this video because I really enjoy making them and I would like to continue this for a very, very long time. If you did enjoy, make sure you press that like button right now, a little thumbs up for the content because there's a lot of work put into these videos. But yeah, thank you guys all for watching. Have a very nice day and stay investing, stay cool.